Peace, everyone. Yeah, man, I've been noticing a reaction that's been happening with me lately. It came to the forefront last night and again this morning when I was travelling to work. And it's like, it's blatant now in front of my face that I can't ignore it. I recently lost my mum 6 months ago. And obviously, you know, it's created a big void in my life. Because it's your mum, isn't it? It's a heavy spiritual presence. And, you know, I'm old enough to realise that that's the cycle of life. You're born to die, aren't you? So, you know, it's inevitable. You got to deal with it because it comes. It is what it is, isn't it? It's just like the seasons. It's the cycles of life and all of that. So obviously, you know, you look at it logically, and you try and reason your way through it. But emotionally, you can do all the reasoning you like in the world. It doesn't help whatsoever. And before, every time I used to think about my mum, you know, freshly after the incident, I was quite numb. And there was no emotion. So I was just waiting for it to, like, build up over time, which it did. And, you know, as a man, it's just natural for us to... I can't say hold our emotions in. It's just that... How can I put it? They're not as easily released compared to women. Women can, like, turn on the waterworks at will, it seems. Release all that oftentimes negative emotion and feelings, and then they're cleansed, and then they can get on with their life. Men, it's like there's a like a stop tap there that it just releases itself when it wants to release itself, but it takes time, and within that time there's a build up. There's a build up, and you want it to be released, but it just don't come, because that's just the essence of men. We're very logical. We're very reasoning. We're not, you know, we're the exact opposite of women. Our emotional release is very limited. And it just carries on and carries on and carries on. What I'm trying to get at is this, what I've been noticing. And people who have, like, recently lost your parents, your mum or your dad or whatever. I don't know whether you're doing the same thing as me, especially as men. But what I've been noticing is with me, is that every time it's like, you know, you sit down, you have your little quiet moments, and then all of a sudden, you'll get a memory of your mum just flash in front of the screen of your mind, or a face will pop up. But I immediately, I'm putting it to the side, because when I'm looking at a face, the longer I look at a face, the more emotional I'm getting, because I'm feeling sad because she's gone, instead of feeling happy. It's like there's a momentary smile on my face, because my mum's face is there, like, gleaming in front of my mind's eye, and then I realise that she's not here anymore, and then I start to get sad. So what I'm doing is, every time she pops up, I'm pushing her to the side and shooing her away, type thing. So it's not like putting me on a downer. if you get what I mean. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to keep on doing this. Because if I keep on doing this, I'll be training myself, like, to forget her, if you get what I mean. Her face will become more cloudy and I won't be able to remember her, type thing. Because that's the only thing I've got left, is my memories. And I don't want to lose my memories of my mum. But that's what I'm finding myself doing. It's very odd. It's very strange. You know, you get people coming up to you saying, oh, you know, she hasn't gone, she's there in the spirit and this, that and the other, right? I get all of that. You know, energy doesn't die, it transforms and all of this and that. All the words in the world don't heal this wound. You know what I mean? She's not there no more to hold, to speak to have a conversation with, to share laughter with. You know, give me a kind word, this, that, another. You know, that loving touch, that loving look that only a mother can give. You know what I mean? That look from across the room of that deep caring that a mother gives you. You know, every time you go to see her, she's always cooking food, making sure you're well fed and all of that. You know the routine, and now all of that's gone. And like I say, you know the day's going to happen, but when it happens, there's no training for it. Do you get what I mean? There's no training for this, man. It doesn't matter how old you are. I could be all 120 years old, you know, and my mum could pass, and I'd still feel the same way. But yeah, I mean, is this going to go away? Is this feeling going to go away? I need to try and reverse it somehow. I need to try and reverse this polarity of, I don't know, anguish, and turn it into happiness as a response to the images of my mum in my mind, so I can keep her in my mind and you know, and savour the emotion of having her there, apparent. Because at the minute, I can't handle it. I'll just be honest with you. I can't handle it. You know, sometimes I'm alone in my house and whatnot, and I think to myself, because I'm always putting it off, I want to spend time to purposely think about my mum and reminisce and savour the memories of childhood and, you know, all of them feelings that she used to make me feel, and the emotions that come with it, all the memories. But I can't do it. Every time it makes me choke up. I'm even choking up now, just speaking about it, you know. I get that sinking feeling in the solar plexus. You know, that fight or flight feeling. That's, you know, that void that you get when you're like fearful and stuff. Every time you know, I think about her, or anything that could happen to spur a memory of her. You know, a song, or a little word that someone might say, even a look that someone might give, might just spark off that memory. And I get that gut feeling inside, you know. Does anyone else feel like this? Well, you know, it can't be just me, can it? This can't be just me. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm noticing. 6 months have gone. And I'd thought I'd be over this by now, but apparently not. But yeah, see what I'm like after another 6 months or a year from now. But yeah, it's just trying to acclimatize to this new reality, this new emotion of not having that matriarchal figure there. It's hard, man. Yeah, it is. It's very hard. Life, man. Life, it's one hell of a journey. It's one hell of a journey. I'll give it that. It's one hell of a journey. Yeah. Peace.